Hey guys, welcome to this recap with Gino. Um, as you can see, Dottie is back with us as well, aka Toddy. She's very excited to see everybody. Sorry for the very long layaway. Down, down, down. Um, hey, hey, stop. Um, yeah, I've been dealing with sciatica for the last month, so this is the most pain-free I've been able to sit. Hey, go wrestle after. This is the most pain-free I've been able to sit in a month at least. And hey, what time, right? Ready for my favorite pay-per-view of the year? It may not be because it's 10 years to the day of AJ Styles' debut in WWE, and I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm not ready to say goodbye to AJ yet. May that be spoilers for what I'm thinking? I don't know. I He said he was going to retire in 2026. I didn't think it was going to come this quickly. I have a theory that some people may or may not like, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Um, it's the Royal Rumble. It's Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I am not. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of supporting anything Saudi Arabia. Plus, I'm working all Saturday, so I have to catch it on Sunday. Not to say I'm going to watch it, but I probably will just because I want to. And I'm a wrestling freak. I watch everything wrestling. Also, if you guys haven't seen it yet, go check out TNA. It's a very good product. So is AEW. Um, Match of the year so far, without a doubt, for me. And it's not even recency bias. Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles' final last match ever in the WWE would should have been what we got at WrestleMania, and unfortunately, we got Shinsuke punching AJ in the nuts repeatedly. That's neither here nor there. Um, but like, you know me, I go on my tirades during these shows on related things. But let's get into this. Do they set the mood with the AJ Styles and Gunther match first, or they go to the women's rumble? Because we know the men's rumble is finishing off the show, right? But these two are the hardest probably rumbles to predict in a long time for me. Because I legitimately don't know who's going to win either one. There's so many people, and I think so many surprises. I know one thing that may happen, that is Obe is debuting, and Obe has to set the Rumble record for most eliminations. It's my personal opinion. He has to do it. Um, all right, guys. That being said, let's break down the women that are in the match right now. And there's 17 of them, and I think there's going to be a whole lot of surprises. Like we're going to see a Salrook, I think. We're going to see a Jada Parker. We're going to see Blake Monroe. We're going to see uh JC Jane. There's these people that were missing from NXT. Even though, yeah, Jada was on the show. She wasn't on it very long. She had like a 5-minute match with Nikita Lyons. Also, huge news if you don't know yet. Rock's daughter Ava has left WWE, officially not renewed her contract. She decided to walk away on her own. Personally, I'm not going to miss her. She did nothing for the program. She was just like Nia Jax. I think she's a Nepo baby. Hey, Toddy, come here. The people want to see Toddy. Doggy! Okay, guys, Toddy's over there just giving herself a little ear scratch. She'll be back over here in a little bit. But here's the list of the people. You know what? I'd like to see if they hail in the Rumble, but I don't think it's going to happen yet. Here's the list of the people that are in so far. We got Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez. Side note: Roxanne Perez is fucking incredible. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, Asuka, Chelsea Green, Jordan Gray, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia, Maxine Dupree, Becky Lynch. On that list, there's about 5 or 6 people I could see winning the Rumble, and there's 3 or 4 people I could see pulling a Jey Uso with. Um, I think we're gonna get obviously Nikki Bella's coming. They just haven't announced it yet because she's on a little bit of a break. I have a weird feeling Brie Bella's gonna be coming with her. These are just my weird random predictions of people that may show up during the match. I think we're gonna see a Trish Stratus. I think we're gonna see a Lita. Toddy's, come here. I think we're gonna see a few legend throwbacks. And no, don't be surprised if we see Paige. Because Paige will be there. Paige will be there quickly, I believe. Um, there's a few people. Sorry guys, if you see me moving around because the hips bugging me a little bit in the back. Um, Dougie, come here. Dougie, come here. Dougie, come. Um, Dougie's having her own little fun over there. I'm just stalling for time because I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I know we're gonna get Jordan Grace. and Bianca Belair. I mean, sorry, not Bianca Belair. No, Jada Parker. Sorry, not Jada Parker. The Storm. Jade Cargill at some point. Well, uh, I don't know if I want it for the title because I'll be honest with you, Jade Jade Cargill needs a little bit of work, and Jordan does nothing at all for me. Character or anything, I don't really care for Jordan Grace. Well, um, so there you go. That's one person I'm gonna say is not winning the Rumble. Oh yeah, we're gonna see obviously we're gonna see Bianca Belair at the Rumble. That's gonna be the surprise. One of the surprise returns. Bianca's been gone for almost 7 or 8 months with broken knuckles and her fingers didn't set up properly. It'd be cool to see Naomi, but Naomi just had her baby, so congrats to Naomi and Big Jim. Also, side note, I understand now why they took the titles off of Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, but why put them on the Usos when Jimmy's on Big Jim's now on maternity leave? But that's neither here nor there. Won't fight about that. Um, so I'm still stalling because there's a list of 4 or 5 people I think could win this Rumble. I think Bianca Belair is the most likely option, and she's going to fight Jade Cargill. But I think that is way too predictable. Nobody's looking at the Raw side of things. Nobody wants to see Charlotte win again. Alexa's never really won, but Alexa's over as fuck. That'd be kind of crazy to see Alexa win the Rumble. Um, I think Tori Wilson, Stacey Cleaver may even appear at the Rumble at some point. Just one more nostalgic throwback. Michelle McCool will be there more than likely because she wants an annual return. Like I said, I'm stalling because I had no idea who's actually going to win this Rumble. I don't think anyone wants to see or Io win because they're just always there at the top of the card. No matter what, they're going to be there. I think Liv Morgan is the odds-on favorite, and a lot of people want to see Liv versus Stephanie at Mania as well. But I think that's also kind of predictable because I don't think Stephanie's maybe over triple threat because Liv's going to turn on Big Mommy Cool after she wins the belt. We have a triple threat at Mania between Stephanie, Liv, and Raquel. And that's when Liv gets her belt back. Possibility. Personally, I'd like to see Roxanne win, but everyone thinks Roxanne's not ready. Roxanne's more than ready to main event of Mania. That girl is so fucking good. Um, if we have our Jey Uso moment, I'd like to see Chelsea Green win the Rumble. Chelsea Green's gonna do something crazy, comical spot, something Chelsea. She knows what she's supposed to do. Um, I'm gonna narrow down to 3 people for myself, and I'm gonna go with my brain on this one and logically, just because I think there's been a lot of seeds planted and storytelling and all this other stuff going on within this program. I think Liv wins the Rumble. She helps Big Mummy Cole beat Stephanie for the belt on Raw. Then she turns on Big Mummy Cole because she won the Rumble, attacks her. Stephanie is also the third person involved because she gets screwed by Liv, and we have Stephanie versus Liv versus Raquel Rodriguez at WrestleMania Night 1. That's my prediction. I think Liv Morgan wins the Royal Rumble. Um, and this is something I can't actually believe I'm saying because we just lost Cena, 3 months ago? 2 months ago? And we're going to be losing Brock this year. We're going to be losing Jericho this year. We're going to be. He's the best of all time. And people can say Shawn Michaels, people can say Bret Hart, people can say Ric Flair. I've watched them all because I've been watching wrestling a long fucking time. Move set, storytelling, expressions, everything, promos. And yeah, he's a little bit of a hillbilly, and his promos weren't always the best. But this dude went out on the independents in Japan. He carried a company in TNA before they just didn't bet him anymore. He's come to WWE and just instantly exploded. This is 10-year anniversary. The day he debuted in WWE was Royal Rumble. He's gonna retire at the Royal Rumble because there's so many more matches I want to see in WWE with him. But and I'd like to see one more title reign. Run, sorry. Doesn't have to be a long one. But you have to have Gunther win. At least how I think I'd book it. You have Gunther win. Just stand over AJ's defeated body. Attack somebody, he goes to the Rumble, and Gunther wins the men's Rumble, and then Gunther wins the belt at Mania, and you have to step up to a certain level to beat Gunther. He carries the Mania, he retires Brock with the title. That's my personal prediction. But I can't believe I'm saying this, and I want AJ, and I can't believe this is the last 2 days that we're going to see AJ Styles in a wrestling ring, at least WWE style, because I think AJ should go, because if you guys don't know, he's trademarked the names P1 and Phenomenal. Um, People have been taking AJ for granted. We're blessed. The dude has invented so many crazy moves, like the Fosbury flop, the spiral tap, the Styles Clash. He invented the style of wrestling that people just now are just been copying for the last almost 2 decades. The dude has been unbelievable. If you want to go back and watch stuff in ROH with Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe, or even TNA with Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and Chris Sabin, when they did the X Division Championship, they invented a title solely for AJ Styles there. And a weight division solely for AJ Styles. He went to Japan, reinvented himself again, was the leader of the Bullet Club, came back to WWE, reinvented himself once again. He hashtag beat up John Cena, which is crazy and hilarious at the same time. The dude is just so easily likable, and apparently everything I've heard, there isn't one person that can say a bad thing about AJ Styles. Apparently, he's one of the nicest people you could ever meet in your life. As a wrestling fan, I'm gonna miss you, AJ Styles. It was a pleasure to watch you. I wasn't always able to watch everything TNA because we didn't get it as well in Canada. But when I did watch it, I just knew I was watching something special every time I saw AJ. And then I saw him in Japan. I'm like, holy shit, this dude's gonna be crazy when he goes to WWE. And then the minute I found out WWE signed him, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. The only blemish for me with WWE and AJ Styles is the low blow gate, where legitimately we could have had one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time between Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. If you guys have ever seen their matches in the Tokyo Dome. But no, what did Vince decide to do? He decided to have Shinsuke repeatedly punch AJ Styles in the testicles. I'll never forget that day because me and my dad just burst out laughing and looked at each other like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So we said, he's like, okay, you just kick him in the nuts and punch him in the nuts. This is match. Legitimately, like, I counted probably 10 to 15 low blows in that match. But just, and he didn't just do it once. Every time he saw AJ, just kicked or punched him in the nuts. Like, Vince had this obsession with hitting people in the testicles or something. I don't know. I can't say it, but I'm going to say it. Gunther is going to retire AJ Styles. Gunther's going to retire Brock Lesnar. Gunther's going to retire Chris Jericho. Gunther's going to win the world title. Gunther has to go on the run of a lifetime. But me and Colin still debate this to this moment. That was not the right ending for the John Cena Gunther match, but it 1000% was. Gunther is a destroyer. Gunther is that 1980s heel foreign wrestler. Gunther is that guy. I know I've called him Gunther repeatedly. I refuse. It's Walter. I will always call him Walter. He's Walter. Hey, no crying. Get your ball. Um, oof. And this is going to be another weird one because on one hand, the guy's 11-0 against Sammy. I want Sammy to win the belt, but you take the belt off of Drew right away, or does Sammy lose again, find a way to get himself to the title again, and win at Mania? I think Drew has to win because you can't have Drew just win the title and lose it 2 weeks later to Sami Zayn at a random pay-per-view in Saudi, not random, but the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. That makes no sense. Plus, you can tell they're headed towards Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania, and that's going to tear the absolute house down. Also, shout out to Jacob Fatu. That dude got himself in really good shape, and he's playing this character insane. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed a small detail in this thing with Jacob Fatu, but he's attacking everyone near him when he got attacked. Um, yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. I just perfect good for a minute there. Personally, this might be the easiest match on the entire card for me to pick because I think Drew has to win just solely because I think I know what they're planning to go forward now with at WrestleMania. Um, so yeah, Drew's gonna beat Sammy for the 12th time, and then Sammy's gonna eventually beat Drew for that belt. Um, okay, guys, this is only 4 card match, which I don't mind because WWE actually knows how to do pay-per-views properly, and they don't make long cards. Okay, here's the members so far announced for the Royal Rumble: Cody Rhodes, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, if he's not injured. Um, Dragon Lee, Penta, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Javon Evans, Obafemi. He's also making his main roster debut at the Rumble, so he has to set the elimination record there. Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Damian Priest, Rick Williams, The Miz, Ilya Dragunov, Matt Cardona. That is 22 out of 30. So we may have a few surprises. There's a rumor going around that Stone Cold Steve Austin is coming back. I don't know how I feel about that. That's for another day for another video. First of all, um, I have two theories. I think Gunther someone's going to sneak himself into this Rumble after he beats AJ Styles. Maybe he waits out there and he just jumps in the ring. He attacks somebody, comes out after he beats AJ and takes him out, takes his spot. R-Truth is also in the Rumble. Nobody mentioned that, so there's a chance R-Truth gets taken out by Gunther. Sorry, guys, I shut the mute for a minute there. I know WWE probably wants to win the Rumble and get 3 to tie the record of Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I don't think Cody Rhodes is the right pick to win this. I think they should shock you. I think Obafemi should set the record for the most eliminations. He has to suddenly debut a monster like that. But if you're going with I'm going with my gut feeling here. In my personal, I think we're gonna have a final four of Damian Priest, LA Knight, because he's gonna be shock return there because he's been out for a while. He's gonna take out half the division by himself. I think we're gonna go with Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes, final five for Jey Uso. I think Cody and Jay eliminate each other. Oh, sorry, Jacob Fatu, not Jacob. Jey Uso. I think Jacob and Cody eliminate each other. I think that LA Knight gets eliminated by Braun, go down to Damian Priest and Braun, and I believe Braun Breaker should win the Royal Rumble. That's my personal prediction. Sorry, guys, a quick short video. Like I said, I can't sit for very long or talk very long sometimes. I don't know if you can hear my voice sometimes. It just really hurts. Um, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is going to be up on YouTube in a few short minutes here. Three Campbell Gino's back. I'm actually able to sit down and talk, and we're going to be breaking down a lot more stuff as the weeks come. And one more time, if this is the actual last time that we see AJ Styles in a ring or the WWE ring, thank you, sir. You are truly phenomenal. You are arguably, there's no argument. You are the best. You are the best of all time. They don't want none. No, they don't want none. And you also got to learn how to fly. All right, guys. Peace.